Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. If you haven't seen my previous video on why I'm playing Minecraft now instead of Planet Coaster, I will link down below, I think, if I don't forget. But I sort of wanted you guys to show around draclyn 6.8, I think. No, it's draclyn version 6, I think. I am going to start a new series here. Like, my house is over there, so to sort of build around the whole town. I will show my house first. It's the easiest to do. I'm also trying to record with both shaders and Optifine on to see if my PC can handle that. So that will prove itself. But yeah, well, this is this is my house. It ain't much on the inside. The outside is pretty much all it is. Like, I don't know what to do with that area. Like, I could put a bed here, but beds in the server are, if on a server, are quite useless, since you can set a home. This is something that is not connected to the rest of the house yet. Lovely sound. This is something that's not connected to the house yet, since I need to think of a lock system or something along that gist. But this is my sewing room. Made one again. I think I'm going to do like what I did in the previous one, to have like all the armor stands in the center with armor on them behind the lock that only me and my friends can go in. Let's go back to my house. Devil in our house is over here. God, I love shaders. Also, if you're wondering which research pack I'm using DokuCraft. Trying that out. If it works, at least it's one of my most favorite research packs, so I thought, why not use it for once? I always play default, so a bit of a change is always fun. And well, this is pretty much the farm. It ain't much, but still, a farm is a farm. Only me and my friends can use it, and if players want to use it, they have to ask permission. There's like a automated melon farm below here. You can sometimes see melons fall down from up there. Also, why is the sides different? I don't know. But which is pretty fun. I call it the melon shower. When someone needs melons, I said stay in there and do that. This is the town spawn. And I sort of had the idea, like a lot of people just make a crossroads and call it that. I always try to make it look a bit like a village, so each square has something, either a pillar or up front. There's a fountain, and I will use those to sort of show around where you are. It's pretty much used for traffic, to guide people around town. Since the road I'm walking on now is Main Avenue, it's the longest road in the town right now, and I'm going to switch to the Dragon Avenue, which isn't done yet, but it goes to AtomicA's house, although he recently moved to his own town, so it's for sale, and I think I may unclaim it or I want to say rebuild it, but edit it, since it looks good, but it's off for some reason. And this is a failed project for the Market Plaza, but that will be addressed later. I still need to clean it up. Oh, and also there's Devlin's house. Still need to make a path through there. But I thought I haven't played Minecraft in a while, and at least played Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft in a while on my channel, and I thought it's high time that I need to redo it. Also, this is our nether portal. It is done, but it isn't functional. It's sort of derpy. And I also sort of took Grian's design for the tree and the portal, since it looks it sort of has to look like the portal is in there. And it's sort of ripped through the tree itself, sort of idea thingy. Looks good. Also, my brother's house, won't talk about that anymore. Made too many jokes about that now, it ain't funny. This is back at her house. This is another project due to the giant amount of stone that I have. I'm building a whole wall around town, which the other way is easier, since this is the shortest end of the wall. Still need to make some pillars and edit some stuff here and there. Wait, did someone... This is in town, right? Yeah, it's in town. Like, I may spread out to go down here, that like people can live on in the swampy side of town. Like, it is sort of fun to divide the town into pieces, so it's easier for people to follow. This is the horse farm. I don't think it has a name yet. Oh, stable. You could say it's stable. I still need someone to take down this mountain. I think I'm going to ask Devlin again. She loves her mountains. Also shaders, my lamps, the lights are lighting. These are oh, there goes. Here are 2 new residents. They haven't moved in yet. Maybe it's the right term. They haven't built a they haven't built anything. Arrows. But I still need to move their stuff from these chests into their plots, since I am selling like the plots off town to my camera account sort of as a backup. That like if someone can go on my normal account, they can only break into my house, which is pretty much I don't care. So like my paths don't get destroyed and such. There are a few people that have rights within the WaltVD Cam account, but those are, I usually leave them, like, I don't have them that much, since I usually let them build a bit under it, like what they need, change the path, do it themselves, and then remove them again from the account. This isn't much yet, like the fountain is the only big thing here. This is pretty much the market. Like I put it on the other spot, but the fountain, the water sort of froze every single time it went on. So I thought I might as well move it a bit. My whole idea here is to have people from multiple towns have their own shop over here. Like you have like that's why it's called market. Like I have my own shop over there, and Atomic has a shop over there. He's recently started his own town, but like each little shop has its own specialty sort of idea. There's also a player called Lana Sargos on the server, which made like a really big well, shop, Lana Market, and this is pretty much going to be like Lana Mini Market. A mini version of that. So it is sort of handy, since the slash shop, you can sell a lot, but like stuff you want to have a profit on, you can't make a profit on there. So maybe that's like sort of the main idea from this here. Like instead of people doing slash warp shop, they can go slash warp and then market to come here, where there are like multiple people are having their own little shops. Like I still need money to make the actual warp, which will be here, sort of like a little building. What's set name warp location, so that like people have a that they can warp to here. Since if they have to come all the way from the T-spawn, then it takes way too long. Not a lot of people are wanting to walk, and since I don't have that much like layout and routes for at least now, I might as well just save for a warp. I may look of the admins in the eye and ask them really sweetly if I just can't have one. To go sort of, this is going to make definitely laugh. Go a bit like, oh nature, sort of idea. And also, I think you have noticed by, oh, I can by the way show the water fountain now. Water is on. Like I took some extra time, there's a daylight sensor all the way back into my house. And the fountains, at least this one turns on at day, the other smaller one turns on at night. I tried to have them both on at night, but for some reason this one behind, the one behind on Minecraft is sort of derpy, since every time I do it, it turns back into a day fountain. So I'm leaving it like that. Eventually the wall will go through this mountain, so eventually, like, how to explain? Oh god, I fell. Like the wall will start, let's see, where's this plot? Like some here, go straight pretty much to there, which here will have like a path downwards to where people can have their houses over here. And on the other side of the mountain will be like the other wall, which is already sort of halfway there, at least to set it out. I kept one level so it's easier for people to walk over, and I'm going to put a minecart on it. So there may be like plans in the future to sort of have a minecart station inside of this wall, inside of this mountain, to go on the wall to sort of have like a full go around. It's fun. At least I think it's fun. Like the wall isn't. I'm going to try to make the wall inaccessible from like to walk on, since people will walk on it. I can do something against players with slash fight. Hey lol, this fountain is now on as well. I don't care anymore. I'm done. But yeah, I still need players, so if there's anyone watching this video that wants to play on Minecraft 1.8.9, or soon to be 1.9 later on, although not this map, but maybe a different one. You can. I will leave the IP down below. It's not that hard. It's frostednetwork.mcpro.co. I think it's like co at the end. So you can come on the server. You can join here and play along. And if you want, you can even join my town if you really want to. And yeah, this is another project. Since the server doesn't have that many players yet, but I do think it has a bright future ahead due to the fact that it's a family-friendly server. They, if there's someone swearing, they're either kicked, muted, or banned. Pretty much pick a card. So they really try to sort of keep it friendly. And okay, this is a dull day since it's well, for me it's late. But usually, like in the weekend, there are around 15 to 20 people online in this particular map. But yeah, that was for all the obligatory show and tell. Now let's go further to where I was. And you guys know I love building stuff, since I think you can pretty much notice now by style that like all these types of buildings are built by me. This is, by the way, my shop. There's nothing. So there's not that much for sale yet. I'm going to call it Walter Marks. Plot set. Okay, plot. Yeah, plot set name. Walmart. There's still something I want to do in here to have like the from the Legend of Zelda, like those music, the tune from that tune like a shop there. You can have a little bit of fun. I used to have a windmill where like at night the Song of Storms from played, or it's fun. That's something I could do on the warp location. Make like a sort of piano with black and white wool and pressure plates. To have like an accurate keyboard that people can play on. I think I'm stealing that idea from a Mart somewhere. Like I have seen videos of that, but I think it's sort of fun. Yeah. All the talking with me, actually. And this will be the only time I say it outside of Planet Coaster, or like another video in another game. I really do hate that I had to break up the Planet Coaster month. Like I think I've said it already in the video itself. Like it became unplayable. I think with Let's Plays, it has to be, at least that's my philosophy, it has to be fun for both sides. Like if a game you play is like really popular, and you like playing it, okay, that's fine. But if it gets unplayable, like only your viewers are enjoying, I think it takes away from the fun of the actual game. So like the more you have to sort of fake enjoying a game, sort of, the harder it gets. This may be just me, but it's something I say more. I'm weird that way. I just, when I play something, it has to be fun for both sides. It has to be fun for you guys to watch, and it has to be fun for me to play. At least that's my rule in Minecraft. In Minecraft, that's my rule in gaming, in my Let's Play channel. I used to have a sort of quote-unquote slave to take down that, but I think she's not doing that much right now. Like I have some time to do it myself. Like this whole mountain, I may save this for off-camera work, but like this whole mountain has to go. At least it has to be flat. Since I'm thinking of keeping the whole wall theme. Like when I have the wall around the main draclyn, there will be a wall around the whatchamacallit. There will be like a wall around the markets, which is sort of fun since you have like two. Then I can make like a bigger station If you get what I mean, to have like multiple Minecraft systems, multiple Minecraft reels going everywhere. And this is maybe just me, but I think I'm going to make a train station at the town spawn. Like, this is not the greatest length sort of idea. There are some plugins I could use to make the tunnel itself, so that's not a problem. But to have like a station over here, and then pretty much go straight. I'm either thinking of going above ground or below ground. I think below ground is easier, or I could do a bit of both. But to have like underground is easier. But to have like a station going down here, make like a remove these trees, and make like just a little building that says train station where you can go down here, like a staircase. Since it is sort of then like transportation will be easier. I think I'm applying way too many city skylines things to Minecraft. I may leave that for the next episode. I forgot what I wanted to do in this video. At least I did yeah, I forgot what I wanted to say. Yeah, I did the like the show around, the tour of the town, sort of. That's at least one thing I wanted to do. Like Devlin already did hers once in a 3-way collab video, which eventually got, no, I want to say cancelled, but got like there was something wrong with the recordings on her side, so we may need to redo that. I have multiple plans in my head. And this may be the least interesting thing I've ever done. I am finally glad though that I have my shaders working. Like I used to play with shaders on, like pretty much always. Like Shoes gives me, I can show you. Shoes gives me some really psychedelic effects. Shaders. Let's go for the standard. You can pretty much already see like. This is like pretty what's the song called again? Neon Lights or something? It's pretty much disco. Crying at the discotheque. Ooh, ooh. Sort of. Crying at the Why is that the first song I think of? That's even worse. But yeah, one thing I can assure, there will be more collabs coming with both Atomic and, well, me. And Devlin, of course, more. Maybe we're thinking about making like a build battle sort of idea. That like we ask the viewers for a theme and we build something towards that. Just as a way to sort of, well, have fun, I think. Like the, I don't know if I need to say this, but like the previous when we recorded like in the 3-way deal, it was a bit chaotic since we were all doing something, and I think it's easier when we're all focused on one thing. Like I don't mind building, since I think I won't say I'm like it's the thing I'm best at, but I think it's one of the things I am good at. Since if I can do one thing, it's easier. Like if I even know what to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since I sort of forgot what I want to do in this episode, and now I'm doing multiple things. Like I might as well 1, 2, 3, 4. I got so much stone. I started selling it in the shop. Oh yeah, that's a plugin. It's a fun plugin, but you do need to make sure you don't forget it. It's if it's thirst, it pretty much works the same as hunger, although the effects are more dire. Slowness. Still need to make a path here. Like I sort of still, like you can see sort of here how I'm using the the wall to sort of end like one part of town and go over to the next. I do think it adds a bit of character to have like walls and such. Since like we have, where is it? There was a part that was like really weird on a corner. Yeah, this one. Like I could make a house in the wall itself that like sort of sticks out. Like it gives some really creative options, and it gives me like some nice locations to build. Like I want to say landmarks, but I don't like that's maybe not the right term for it. But I can go like down here and build houses more with oak wood. That like the wood changes like in the style that I built. So here more wood, and also on the other side more wood. And I don't know, I think I like it. Like it okay, gives a bit of an Attack on Titan feeling. Like I was pretty much humming wir sind das Essen, wir sind die Jäger. I was pretty much humming good in no Yumiya while I was making the wall, and actually the whole idea, like I was already humming Attack on Titan. But it is like it does like add a bit of character to your town, I think. And also there's like, I'm gonna show it, might as well. This episode is chaotic as can be, but I like it. Like also there's some minor things. Due to all the like the daylight sensor, I actually made a gate. Like it's actually closed. Like some parts of town will be closed off during the night. So I'm also thinking like adding other things like a treasure hunt, but then manually. Or like something with a, or something like you have to look for a sign that literally like with some text that like every week I sort of hide a sign in the in town, and then like after 4 signs they make like a sentence, and if you tell me that sentence on Minecraft, like I give you something. Like treasure hunt on the server itself is a bit, well, it works, but it's pretty much the same junk over and over. Like it will still happen. Like I may end up giving away the stuff from the treasure hunting. But like I've a kit every week, so I collect a lot of armor and tools and such. They may not be like the uber best or something like that, but still it's good enough. Like I don't know why, but I don't like armor. Like I have armor on my skin, and that's sort of all the armor I ever wear. Sometimes for fun, when I'm like, I need to do something. But yes, of course it's empty. This is like a double project. It gives me something to do. It's something that I can do when I don't know what to do. So I do want to do first like the whole layout, and after that I can do like the walls itself. Like I can make like a little area over here. Like this may be like the only path that actually turns. That I can go straight here, and then sort of go diagonally towards here or something like that, or make like a little path. Like I may take away, like actually made it a ranch. Like it isn't built yet, so I may change it. I can still change it here and there. It's only text permission if I could, but to have the path like go take a left here and take a right here, and then like have some 1 or 2 houses over here. And I do like the whole ranch idea. Wait a minute, can't it be easier? We could make this the ranch. Like I have a horse spawner. So if I sell the plots to Beckett, she could make this a ranch. Maybe that's even a better idea. Let me know what you guys think down below. I think that ain't a bad idea, since the wall will enclose them, so you still have like a bit of privacy. You still have like something that they don't run away, and I think for decorative purposes, let's call it like that, it is actually sort of good. So it also adds a bit of life. Like everything needs to be blocked off, that's something for sure, but it's still like, I think it adds. Okay, I need to claim plots here. I think I'm going to leave them unclaimed. So like this will be the, like, I don't know the height yet, but somewhere around here will be like the less part of the wall. So I got the part to go, but this is actually short end. The other side is longer. Nope, no puns intended. does feel like it feels sort of good to sort of record a lot of sort of. But it does feel good to record again for like my channel with instead of Planet Coaster, like a different. Let's just blabbing. To record a different game. Not saying that I don't like Planet Coaster. I think personally, my own opinion wise, I like it more than Roller Coaster Tycoon World. Oops, it's actually lower. But yeah, I have a big. But it is sort of fun again to record Minecraft again. It's been a while. Yeah, a month. Maybe even longer. Ever since Cosmic, the Cosmic server sort of pooped, and I lost my town there, I sort of stopped playing there. I said some things there. It's not even. It wouldn't surprise me that if I tried to go on there, like I got banned or something like that. I told them that I would raid them with a sword, dipped in plant poison. So I don't think I can ever go back there. Oh, there. This is a bit too diagonal. Like I am going to sort of blend the wall with the rest of town. Like I want to place some trees. I'm gonna make it look pretty. Like that. Yay, level 32 builder. Like this is also one thing. There's like a bit of a statistic, like a leaderboard on all the jobs, the job plugin that gives like the well, levels to your job. Like I'm a level 32 builder now, and the fact that I built this much, I like it. Like it gives me a level according to what I built. A project like this really beefs up my level after a while. Although I think Lena and Papa Jr. have me beat on the build level, but I don't know. I haven't checked in a bit. But like pretty much, actually done a little bit in this recording. But like this will be like the flow of the wall. I may change this bit just a teensy bit to follow either the mountain or wait, the mountain gets removed later on. Okay, maybe I will make this a bit smooth. This is a bit edgy. And I think I may be griefed later on by people that are like not in town and due to this wilderness. Since even though this is a friendly server, of course there are griefers, but at least there's a rule that you can't grief in a town. At least you get banned if you grief in the town, and if you're like if you find a wild build, so something like that little house over there, you can grief that without problems. Like that, although I don't like the square. Still, I like it. Better, but not where I want it. Oh well. So this is sort of like the biggest part of the wall. Yay! There's like a lottery, and if there's no one online that can sort of cheat just a little bit. Zeg dan deposit 2,000. Not cheat. There's no one buying a lottery ticket. So if you buy one ticket, then it's pretty much guaranteed to get 1K. And the tickets costs 1K. So I spend 1, I get 2. So there's always a profit. But it does help funding my town just a teensy tiny bit. There's like I already built a really big piece over here. So like the wall on this side is actually harder, since here I do have to follow the mountain side itself. Go all the way around here, and then here, and this whole thing, this whole shlabang around here, and then eventually I will go straight here and end up on this and end here. which eventually ends in the thing, in the whole thing. What I could do is go around a bit further. That since the train station has, I think, like it has 8, but only 6 function or something like that. So I can have 4 lines going directly, and I can have 1 that's like above the wall, at least on the main area. Something like that. Oh well, it's for the next episode. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Oop, wrong button. Janet!